Tonight on Newsbeat.
Hear why LSU graduates say Louisiana is not their ideal location post-grad.
Hear how Louisiana has attempted to make their biggest celebration of the year safer.
Louisiana State as a whole, do better. Do better, because this is, I don't even know how many times people have ran down bourbon for their life.
And how LSU Softball plans to bounce back from a tough week.
All this and more, Newsbeat starts now. Good evening and welcome to Thursday Newsbeat. I'm Audrey Foster.
And I'm Lexi DeCastro. Thanks for tuning in. Louisiana trains them, but many graduates don't stay. Jason Richard found out why young professionals are looking beyond state lines.
Each year, Louisiana colleges graduate thousands of young adults, but for many, graduation doesn't mean walking the stage. It means packing the car.
The opportunity-wise, I feel like it's greater outside of the state.
Well, I left because opportunity.
I left because the job market in Louisiana for the technical electrical engineering jobs that I wanted did not exist.
So I left because of a lot of different factors at play. And for one, it was just the job opportunity.
Decisions were made, but economists say there's more to this phenomenon.
If you're a Louisiana-born student, about 3 out of every 4 end up staying in Louisiana. Well, people definitely move. You know, Louisiana has net out-migration of about, I don't know, maybe 12,000 or so a year, which is an outlier among other states in the South.
Dr. Scott Abraham says that while people stay, those who leave can have long-term impacts.
Louisiana is like the starter state for your jobs. And once they build up the experience, that's when they leave and go away.
For students still in school, the decision to stay or leave is already on their minds.
Yeah, I have thought about leaving Louisiana. I do love it. I've grown up here my entire life, and I love the culture and the food here. But just as I've grown up, I've also seen how the state has kind of declined, and that's not something that I want to raise a family, and I just don't feel comfortable with that.
State leaders are aware of this issue. That's why a statewide task force is already working to connect students with in-state careers.
Because we all do recognize that there's a problem, but rather than trying to solve it separately, we've recognized that we're better together. So yeah, I mean, that's the whole point of this.
For many graduates, the next move isn't about home, it's about opportunity.
Members of the task force say recommendations will be sent to the legislator as part of the group's ongoing efforts to have a better workforce for young adults.
And while some students are waiting until after graduation to start catching flights, others are doing it while they're still enrolled. The biannual LSU Study Abroad Fair gave students a chance to explore these global opportunities. According to LSU Study Abroad, 247 students are currently signed up to study abroad this summer for their faculty-led programs, a 15% increase from this time last year. With both studying and interning options, students met with study abroad advisors to learn which options best fit their academic paths.
So our team expanded our faculty-led programs to give students from all different majors the opportunity to earn credits abroad without delaying their graduation. And posting these programs on our social media has increased our reach and applications, which is sending more students abroad to experience global learning.
For more information, students can visit LSU Study Abroad through MyLSU or follow at LSU Study Abroad on Instagram.
Having fun on Bourbon Street may be the iconic Mardi Gras plan, but it's not always the safest. Reporter Catherine Sherritt took a deeper look into the safety precautions in effect this past weekend.
This Mardi Gras season, the Governor's Office of Homeland Security and Emergency Preparedness implemented French Quarter safety restrictions.
I was very surprised because it's like, wow, like y'all are checking everyone's bag, even on like the side roads to get out of Bourbon, like not on the main entrance there by Canal. They were checking people's bags there too. And I was like, oh, they're serious this year.
These restrictions were first announced in January 2025, but they were more emphasized this Mardi Gras season, said an anonymous source. While the precautions may have calmed some people, others were still skeptical regarding their safety.
Felt a little more safer and comfortable, but not too safe and comfortable because I know that regardless, it's still Mardi Gras, and I know that there's thousands and thousands of people, especially on Bourbon.
Unfortunately, Struther shared that later on that night, she had to run for safety due to an altercation on Bourbon Street.
All you saw was people spreading out, dispersing, people tripping, people jumping over people who tripped, including me. I was doing obstacle courses, jumping over bodies, seeing people bleeding, everyone trying to scurry off onto the sides of Bourbon and try to go into those establishments to take cover from whatever stabbings and shootings that occurred that night.
This incident raises questions about the true efficiency of these safety restrictions.
When you're supposedly checking everyone's bag, I'm thinking, oh yeah, this is the 1 year I'm 1,000% safe. No. Everyone running, everyone tripping over each other, busted this, busted that.
While New Orleans may be on its way to creating a safer Mardi Gras environment, some improvement still needs to take place.
Louisiana State as a whole, do better. Do better, because this is, I don't even know how many times people have ran down Bourbon for their life.
For Tiger TV, I'm Catherine Sherritt.
For more information regarding these bag restrictions, be sure to visit goshep.la.gov.
And while almost everybody's focus this past week has been on Mardi Gras, some LSU students didn't get those few days off.
Coming up, hear how the Diamond is heating up with LSU baseball. You don't want to miss it.
Eyes forward. Don't drive distracted.
Be right there. Wait. Use the shovel and bucket of water, remember? Drown, stir, drown, feel. Then make sure it's cool.
Where'd you learn that?
SmokeyBear.com. Brushed up on some tips before we left. Don't want to start a wildfire, right?
Only you can prevent wildfires.
The freedom to live in safety. That's an American dream.
There's nothing like celebrating a big play. But now, we're celebrating something bigger than sports.
Love, you're mine.
Love?
You're mine.
You're training your mind as much as you're training your body.
For me, just stay grounded. Be with the people who make my mental health better and not worse.
So when you see us hit this, it's a reminder to
love.
You're mine.
And now, a Tiger Sports Update.
The good times have concluded, but for LSU, the week has been more than busy. I'm Devin Whitson, and this is your Tiger Sports Update. We start off on the diamond, taking a look at the defending national champions, and it's been smooth sailing so far for the Tigers. With a 5-0 record, the Tigers have dominated opponents, outscoring their last 3 games 63-23 with 3 of the 5 wins by way of mercy rule. The Tigers hope to keep this success going as they'll travel to Jacksonville for the Jacks College Baseball Classic against Indiana, Notre Dame, and UCF. Moving over from Alex Boss to Tiger Park, it's been a mixed bag of results for Bet Torina's team. LSU competed in the Clearwater Invitational and were only able to see success against Oklahoma State while suffering losses to number 11 Nebraska, number 22 Duke, and number 6 UCLA. Now, although the Tigers were able to pick up a midweek victory over South Alabama, there's still some concerns heading into the Purple and Gold Classic. Here's what Torina had to say ahead of this weekend's games.
Really some good opponents. Michigan State's played really well, a couple of ranked wins under their belt. So, we have our work cut out for us, as we always do.
Moving from the outdoors to the indoors, more in particular the hardwood, Kim Mulkey's team will look to provide a response following the Valentine's Day loss to South Carolina. The Tigers have traveled up to Oxford for a contest with the number 17 ranked Ole Miss Rebels tonight and returned back to Baton Rouge with a matchup against Missouri on Sunday. As for the men's team, Matt McMahon and the Tigers hope to break a 5-game losing streak against number 25 Alabama this Saturday despite the loss of DJ Thomas Jr. For LSU gymnastics, the Tigers have themselves a rematch of the collegiate quad as LSU travels up to Norman to take on Oklahoma tomorrow night, following a 198-196 victory over Auburn last Friday. The Tigers hope that they can get one back on the Sooners. Last but not least, there has been buzz from the LSU soccer complex. The Tigers see 3 players who have all been called up to their respective national teams. Ida Herman's daughter has been called up to the Iceland national team ahead of the 2027 World Cup qualifiers against Spain and England, while for Team USA, Sydney Cheeseman has been called up for the U.S. Under-23 team, and Soraya Bailey has been called up for the U.S. Under-19 national team. Bailey has made history as the rising sophomore has become the first active LSU player to be called up to play with the national team. Follow our socials at LSU Tiger TV for live updates and game recaps on all things LSU sports. Next at 5, hear how one local business is using food to fill the community's cups in more ways than one. Don't go anywhere.
Eyes forward. Don't drive distracted.
Be right there. Wait. Use the shovel and bucket of water, remember? Drown, stir, drown, feel. Then make sure it's cool.
Where'd you learn that?
SmokeyBear.com. Brushed up on some tips before we left. Don't want to start a wildfire, right?
Only you can prevent wildfires.
The freedom to live in safety. That's an American dream.
There's nothing like celebrating a big play. But now, we're celebrating something bigger than sports.
Love, you're mine.
Love?
You're mine.
You're training your mind as much as you're training your body.
For me, just stay grounded. Be with the people who make my mental health better and not worse.
So when you see us hit this, it's a reminder to
Love.
You're mine.
For Black History Month, this restaurant is showcasing history and hope through combating food waste and inspiring their community. Wag's Food and Culture is a soul food restaurant that aims to show the importance of celebrating Black history beyond the month of February. The restaurant ensures that none of the food served goes to waste by donating leftover dishes to locals. Owner Larry Collins wants to show his community that the possibilities are endless, carrying on a second generation of family legacy that began in 1987.
Our main purpose here is inspiration. When a mother or a father brings his kids over for food, I'm really here to inspire the child for greatness.
To support Larry and Wags' mission, you can swing by from 7 to 6, Monday through Saturday. Now, Audrey, I don't know about you, but that sounds like an amazing cause to get behind. I mean, they're family-owned, they're giving back to the community, and they've been around since 1987, so can't get much better than that.
Absolutely. What an inspiration to the community. I'm going to have to find a time to stop by in between classes. Maybe we should go together.
Yeah,
maybe we can
absolutely.
find some time.
I think we will.
I don't know what your week looks like. I mean, Monday I don't have class, but we'll talk. We'll talk.
Yeah.
Well, that is all the time we have for tonight's Newsbeat.
To stay up to date on LSU news and sports, be sure to follow us on social media at LSU Tiger TV.
And be sure to tune into Newsbeat every Monday through Thursday live at 5. Until next time, I'm Audrey Foster.
And I'm Lexi DeCastro. Have a great night.